Today we are going to make some candied jalapenos. It is a wonderful dish to bring for the holidays or just to spice up your life. Lots of fun today. So anyway, let's get to it. First things first. Into the water. Clean them. Cleaning. Just a little bit of soap. Just a little bit of water. Nothing crazy. Just enough to get all of the gross things off. Rinse. I would have used my what is it called? Sprayer from the sink, but it broke. It's kind of sad, it's unfortunate, but there could be worse problems. So we're just cleaning. They look great. They're nice and firm and beautiful jalapenos. That one might be a little bit bruised. Let's get to chopping. We need 3 pounds of jalapenos for this recipe. 3 pounds is a lot of jalapenos, but it's so worth it. It's worth it. Plus, this time of year, they're pretty much at like $1 a pound, so that's really an inexpensive treat. So we need to cut them in about 1/4 inch. You don't have to de-seed them. The reason we do gloves is to keep these oils from getting on my skin, because that really hurts, and especially sometimes it gets under fingernails. I've had it happen before that I chopped up a ton of jalapenos and I got, like, my skin hurt so bad underneath my fingernails for days afterwards. It was just such an intense ache. So anyway, gloves. That's why we do gloves. It's always nice to start with fresh jalapenos too. I mean, like, crispy, not all wrinkly stuff. The wrinkly ones, they don't cook as well, and they just don't produce a good product. So anyway, I'll finish chopping these up and get back with you guys. Okay, so now we are ready for the fun part. We have our big pan, and a lid, definitely a lid, and our vinegar, the garlic powder, or granulated garlic, turmeric, and sugar. So we'll turn the burner on high-ish. Let's do medium high. It's just enough to get it to simmer, is all you really want. So, and then we will add in our vinegar, granulated garlic, turmeric, some sugar. Yep, it's a lot. I know. However, it's a lot of jalapenos. This makes the time. So now we will wait until that starts to simmer. We're simmering. We're simmering so much that it got real huge, and you need to be very careful because this will boil over and it is hot. It's so hot. It's a syrup. You're making a syrup. So turn it down to about on the high side of medium-low. That looks good. It's a gentle simmer, maybe just a little bit lower, maybe literally medium-low. Okay, so before it boils up and over, let's add the cool jalapenos. Woo! Star of the show. Star of the show. Come on, jalapenos. So we wait until this reaches a simmer again, or a hard simmer or a soft boil. And then we start the timer for 4 minutes. And after that 4 minutes is done, we will transfer everything into the sanitized glass jars. Transfer. Return to a simmer. I can hear it in the pan. It's actually not bubbling over like it was, but I can see that the jalapenos are cooking, so I'm going to start the timer for 4 minutes. And I'm just going to continue to stir. I'm going to turn the heat down to keep it at a simmer. I'm going to turn the heat down to about 3 on my electric burner. So it won't cook as fast, but it will cook more thoroughly. These are looking really good. They smell so yummy. And you can go ahead and cover them to let them finish cooking. Just keep an eye on them because with the lid closed, it may get really hot and start to bubble up again. So you don't want that to boil over because that would be an entire mess all over your kitchen of hot syrup. Like, not even just hot to the touch, but like spicy hot, like on your hands or whatever it gets on. So anyway, just, yeah. Another word to the wise is that this has turmeric in it, so make sure you're wearing clothes or an apron that you don't really care that much about, because it will stain yellow. Golden, in fact. Golden. Just take in the liquid. Fill it in the jar. A wide mouth funnel really helps. Don't fill it brim full with the liquid because in the canner that'll boil over. Just take a chopstick and just to get all of the liquid out, and make sure to fully submerge the jalapenos in the jar. Push them down just a little bit. Perfect! Next, actually, one more step is you can go ahead and, since we're going to can them right away, we can just go ahead and very loosely, like just enough to spin it with its own on its own force, like no tighter than this whenever it goes into the canner initially. And now we take this huge canner, it's a hot water bath canning method, and put probably 6 wide mouth rings in the bottom of it, rings that you don't care about anymore because obviously they're gonna rust and get all gross. So stack them about like so. Fill it with about 2 inches of water in the bottom, and then turn it on high, turn the burner on high, cover it, and then wait to hear the boil of the water. Okay, so now we take these little ones and put them into the big canner. One at a time. You sit them in between those rings, and they will be happy as can be. I might end up putting another ring right there in that spot. So let's go ahead and do that. Jar rings! There's so many rings in there. Oh, that drawer. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that there. Finish up. Okay, so this recipe of 3 pounds of jalapenos made 8 little bitty jars. So now we will put the lid back on. And set the timer for 10 minutes. Start. Okie dokie, we're back. What do we got? We got a hot pot. Hot pot. It's boiling. The water is boiling. The 2 inches of water in the hot water bath container is going. And it smells lovely because at one point in time I actually took this camping and used it because it was like the only fireproof cookware that I had. I boiled potatoes in it or something like that. Anyway, so I took it camping and used it on the fire directly, and every time I use it now, it smells like the outdoors and camping. It's so great. I miss fires. It's been a while since we've been able to have one out here. It's just been either too windy, too dry, whatever. So anyway, okay, all right, tangent. All right, the time has now come. Oh, oh, oh. So go ahead and take them out. I just grab it with a cloth. They do make like pinchers that come with it, but this works. So then just transfer it over to a cloth for it to wait and sit. We'll go ahead and transfer all the rest of them over. So whenever you get them out of the canner, twist on them with both hands hard. Like that. So that they seal and stay sealed. And there you have it. So we went through all of the steps, the processes. If you have any questions, let me know. These little guys will be ready to eat in maybe like a couple weeks, best by 4 weeks though. It just gives everything time to meld and to just be so good. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you and have a wonderful day. Best pastimes is when you're waiting on things to boil. Put on the puppy dog. Hi, Sif. Oh, my so sweet and tasty from all of the candied jalapeños.